Hi everyone, I just want to make a video of my bottle collection. I don't have very many of them. I have two electronic baby think it overs, and I got a set of reborn um, babies that are twins. And so couple of these bottles I have two of, one for my electronics and one for my reborn babies, but either babies can use them. And some of the nipples are pushed down and some of them aren't. So, and for my electronics, when I go to show the bottles, if you're wondering why there's a magnet on the nipples, it's for my electronics, because my electronics has to take a magnet for their feeding sensor thing. So, like I said, I don't have very many bottles. I just have a few, and I keep the main ones that I like using in my diaper bags. So I don't use them as much as I normally do when I go out for the day or when I travel. I keep my ones I like using the most inside the diaper bags. So I don't have to keep putting them back in and taking them out and stuff like that. I just keep the ones I use the most and like the most inside the diaper bags. So I have these two here. They are called twist and shake bottles. And what's neat about them, they came with um a little container that you can store your powdered formula into, and it also comes with a little tray that you set inside the bottles that when you put the water and the powder in, you put the little grade thing that it comes in inside the bottle and you shake it, and it helps break up the powder. So I have one here to show you guys what I'm talking about. You take this lid off the main lid and put it on the container that it comes with, and you set it down inside the bottle. So when you go to use the bottle for your real baby, that all you have to do is put water in it and pour the powder inside the bottle. Then you put this grade thing that I said it comes with inside the bottle. Then you you screw on the main part of the bottle and you shake it. So it's pretty neat little traveling bottle for your real baby. And you also can use it when you go out for the day or anything like that. So I thought that was pretty neat for a real baby to use, because a friend of mine's got a couple of them for her baby, her real baby, and she said it works great. She wouldn't recommend any other bottles but these. Excuse me. But yeah, I got two of these for my electronics. One's for my reborn babies, and the nipple gets pushed down, as you can tell, fairly easy. As you can tell, it goes fairly well inside the nipple of it. And I use fabric softener for my fake formula. So far, it's never done me wrong on the fabric softener of making the fake formula. And on the other bottle, I have it made for my electronics. And like I said, the electronics takes a magnet to run the feeding sensor, and I pushed it down a little bit where it'd be more flatter to their mouths and stuff. And as you can tell, the formula still can be able to come inside the nipple part. Inside these two, I have fake formula for both of them. And they're my favorite ones to use for my babies. And I got them in green, both green, so it can be used for either sex. So I have two of them. Then I have two of these bottles. This one's got a whale, a bird, and a little ship on it, and this one just got striped on it. And I have a green and a blue. And they both are modified. One's for my reborns and one's for my electronics. This is my second choice and favorite to use on my babies. And they're also made with fabric softener and milk. Then I have two newbie ones, and one's I just modified the nipple on for my reborn babies the same way as I did my other ones. Pushed down for the electronics, but I did the electronics and stuff a little bit different on this one. I just kept it up instead of pushing it down like this one. But if you really wanted to, you still can push it down and stuff, and the milk still can be going inside the nipple on it. I got two of them, and one's got the fake formula in it, and this one, why it's still nothing in it, because I ordered the milk thing that I found off of eBay that I want to try to make the fake formula with and see how it does. So I've ordered that a couple days ago, so I should be getting it, and that's why this one hasn't been filled yet. So when I get that in the mail, I'm going to use that bottle to try the method out. Then let's move on. I have the Tommy Tippy, and I modified it for my reborn babies, and it's fake formula, of course, and it's also made with fabric softener, and it's a green one, and I modified it for my reborns, and it's pretty well. You can push the nipple down easy, and it came with a pacifier that glows in the dark, and I'm keeping it for my reborn baby as well. So, and I modified it for the baby that gotta have the magnet for the reborn ones for it because of the mouth. So I went ahead and modified that passy that came with this for twin B. And this bottle came with a temperature gauge in it, so you can tell if it was the real formula for a real baby. If you want to heat it up, it has a temperature gauge to let you know that the formula was too warm or it's, too cold. So I thought that was a pretty neat combo with the temperature gauge and a pacifier set. So I only got one of them in my collection. Then I have two little 2-ounce bottles, and I modified the nipples for either one. They both got the nipples pushed down. One's for my electronics, and the other one's for my reborn ones, or I can... This one, it can be used for my electronics or my reborns, but this one's generally made for my electronics because the electronic babies has to have a little magnet for their sensor for the feeding thing. So that's why this one's modified for that. And this one's orange juice, and this one's like, I guess you can say it's strawberry milk. So, and I also use fabric softener on it, on both of them. And I generally keep these in the traveling bag. So when I just have these in my traveling bag, I'll also have these in there. So if I want to have orange juice or strawberry milk, I can grab these out and they can have these as something else besides milk. So I keep them together in my big traveling bag. Then I have two of these. One's gray and one's purple. And they're the even flow ones. And they're both modified. They both have the magnets in them. And they're both pushed down. The nipple wires are both pushed down. And as you can tell, the liquids can go inside the nipples. And they're the curved bottles. And I use these bottles on my real babies when I had my kids and everything. So yeah, these were my absolutely favorite back then to use on my babies, because I didn't like using the big clumpy freaking bottles or anything like that, and they worked a little bit better than the Parents' Choice bottles of the the bubbles and stuff like that. So it worked great. Then I have these two for the shelf. So when I just want to turn on my electronics, I just grab these off the shelf and use them. 'Cause I don't travel with these bottles. These are the ones that I keep on the shelf. So when I turn the electronic babies on, I grab these to use. I don't use these to travel. So then and I also keep these on the shelf as well. So because these and these, they're both the same. They both got the juices in them, but the only difference is that one's pushed down of the nipple part and the other one stays up. So that's a little bit of a difference. So if I want to use one that has the nipple pushed down at the time, I'll have ones that are pushed down, then a set that stays up and stuff like that. Or I want to use one that's a curved one or something like that, you know. But I have them, and these four stays on the shelf. I don't travel with them. I keep them on the shelf. So then, but not least, I have these two that you get at the hospital when you have a baby, or you can buy them in the stores. I bought a set of 6, but I only used 2 of them so far for my method to bring out the tan look a little bit, because I don't use the vanilla method. I use this to keep it more the same color. So I just use about half an ounce to an ounce, and I'll pour it into the fabric softener to give it a little bit more of a tan formula kind of look to it. It's not too bad. So, but when I go to travel, like on an airplane or something, and of course they're restricted on how much liquid you can have with you. So when I go, I pour the fake formula into the empty one. So when I come back from my vacation, all I gotta do is pour it back into the bottle. So I don't have to waste any more fabric softener or any more of the fake formula. I can just pour it back into the main bottle. So that's why I keep this one emptied. So when I go to traveling on a plane, that I'll have it when I come back. And that's what I have in my bottle collection. And thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!